Have you ever imagined facing a wave so massive it could swallow entire buildings? Surfing isn't just an extreme sport, it's a true test of courage and endurance against the most brutal forces of nature. In this video, we're diving into the world's most dangerous surf spots, where waves can reach nearly 100 feet high and break even the most experienced surfers. If you're afraid of the ocean, watch out. These waves might awaken your deepest fears. From Taihupo'o in Tahiti to the monstrous swells of Nazaré in Portugal, get ready to discover the most extreme surf breaks where only the boldest dare to ride. The right, the mutant wave of Australia. If you think you've seen dangerous waves, wait until you meet the right, off the coast of Western Australia. This spot in the Indian Ocean is a true nightmare, even for the most experienced surfers. The right isn't just big, it's mutant. Its unpredictable shape, combined with a shallow reef, creates massive, heavy barrels that can reach over 20 feet high. But size isn't the only danger. One wrong move here can be fatal. When a surfer wipes out on this wave, they get sucked deep underwater, where the pressure is so intense it can cause excruciating pain in the ears. And as if that's not terrifying enough, the area is also known for massive sharks. Mark Matthews, one of Australia's most respected surfers, once described surfing the right as a true survival test. On top of battling the wave's destructive force, you have to stay calm enough to equalize your ears and fight the feeling of being stuck inside a washing machine, all while trying to forget about the sharks. Discovered in 2007 by Justin Jughead Allport and Ryan Hippo Hipwood, the right has become one of the most extreme challenges for surfers around the globe. But only the boldest dare to face this beast. Cape Fear. At first glance, Cape Fear in Sydney might seem less intimidating than some of the world's other giant waves. Sometimes it even forms perfect barrels and has hosted Red Bull competitions. But don't be fooled, the name Cape Fear exists for a reason. This wave doesn't forgive mistakes. One wrong move out here can cost you dearly. Just beyond the break lies the dreaded surgeon's table, a razor-sharp rock shelf that has sent plenty of surfers straight to the hospital. If a surfer fails to stick the drop, the wipeout can lead to broken bones, deep cuts, and brutal slams into the shallow reef. And if that's not enough, there's a second punishment. The next wave in the set will drive you straight into a rock cliff. Surfers who take on Cape Fear need nerves of steel and flawless technique. There's no room for error here. Either you ride it clean or you pay the price. When the swell is heavy, the challenge becomes even more extreme. If you're still doubting how dangerous this wave really is, check out this video and see what happens to those who fail at Cape Fear. So, would you dare to take on Cape Fear? Shipstern Bluff, the Devil's Break. If you think you've seen unpredictable waves, wait until you meet Shipstern Bluff, or just Shippies, in Tasmania. This wave has earned a chilling nickname, Devil's Point, and for good reason. What makes Shipstern Bluff so terrifying? It has no consistent pattern. 1 second it's lining up perfectly, the next it doubles in size, shuts down completely, or throws up a deadly step in the middle. Yep, a step. This mutant wave is famous for its chaotic formation, where surfers have to navigate a natural speed bump right in the middle of their drop. Some surfers say the wipeouts here aren't the worst, since the bottom is fairly deep. But that doesn't make it safe. Dislocated shoulders and twisted knees are extremely common, and it gets worse. The area is loaded with sharks, including massive great whites, and it's one of the most remote surf spots on Earth. You can only get there by boat, jet ski, or a 2-hour hike through Tasmania's national park. Now picture this. The wave builds for miles out at sea and hits the reef, exploding into a beast over 32 feet tall, about the height of a 4-story building. The mass of water folding over itself weighs as much as 50 trucks, turning any mistake into a brutal experience. If you're thinking about taking on Shipstern Bluff, be warned, your biggest enemy isn't just the size of the wave, it's the chaos. Tahupo'o, the heaviest wave in the world. If there's one place where the ocean shows its full power, it's Tahupo'o, in French Polynesia. This paradise beach hides one of the most brutal waves on the planet, known for its perfectly hollow barrels and bone-crushing force. But surfing here isn't for everyone. Waves can reach up to 23 feet high, and the real danger isn't just the size, it's what lies beneath. Surfers face razor-sharp coral reefs that can turn a wipeout into a living nightmare. The water is extremely shallow, ranging from just 3 to 6 feet deep. One wrong move can mean deep gashes or serious fractures. Sudden storms that change ocean conditions in minutes, powerful rip currents that pull surfers without warning, and unpredictable waves only add to the danger. It's no surprise Tahupo'o was chosen as the surfing venue for the 2024 Paris Olympics. Only the world's most elite and fearless surfers dare to take on this beast of nature. But if you think you've seen it all, just wait until you witness the giant waves of Portugal. Praia do Norte, the kingdom of the biggest waves on Earth. If there's one place where the impossible happens, it's Praia do Norte in Nazaré, Portugal. What was once a well-kept secret among local fishermen has now become one of the most feared and sought-after spots for big wave surfers around the world. But what makes the waves at Nazaré so massive? The Nazaré underwater canyon, which plunges over 3 miles deep, acts like a giant wave amplifier, creating liquid mountains that can reach over 98 feet tall, the height of a 10-story building. Fueled by the raw power of nature, the North Atlantic swells crash into the Portuguese coast with surreal force, making Nazaré one of the most unpredictable surf spots on the planet. The combination of monstrous waves, violent currents, and bone-crushing impacts turns Praia do Norte into a true battlefield for surfers. And it was in this extreme setting that one man made history. German surfer Sebastian Steutner, the world record holder, entered the Guinness World Records by riding the biggest wave ever surfed. On October 29, 2020, he dropped into a mind-blowing 86-foot wave, beating every other record to date. But Steutner isn't just a surfer, he's a true giant hunter, an athlete who pushes the boundaries of physics and fear. Recognized as one of the top big wave specialists in the world, he has dedicated his life to studying, training, and preparing to face the ocean's most terrifying monsters, like those found in Nazaré. After discovering some of the deadliest and most challenging waves on the planet, it's clear that surfing is much more than just a sport. It's a test of courage, skill, and endurance. Each spot we've explored, from the right in Australia to the liquid mountains of Praia do Norte in Nazaré, represents an extreme challenge where only the most fearless dare to venture. So, after learning about these insane places, would you have the guts to take on one of these waves? Drop a comment below telling us which one you think is the most dangerous and which other deadly spot you'd like to see in the next video. If you liked this, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any more breathtaking content. Until next time, and may the waves be with you.